Hello and welcome to Superhero Hub. I'm Sam.
I'm
Tell them.
reviewing Fear the Walking Dead.
Now, I told you just before this we were getting into it, but you sassed me a little bit. Uh, this,
I sure
this,
did.
like, I've only, I've only watched the latest series of Fear the Walking Dead, so I don't know whether it was sick for the first and second season. This was a kind of smart move by the producers or whatever, and I'll tell you why. Like, so they packaged this right after The Walking Dead, and they had Rick show up, they had Carol show up, and they had Jesus show up. And pretty much the whole episode focused around Morgan. That's gonna grab hella viewers, and it's gonna dupe people. Like, this was a good episode, and all the Walking Dead people are gonna. I want to see the numbers for what it pulled in. They're gonna run over and think, "Oh my God, this was a great episode." You know what I mean? And then come the second episode, when you get all the family members from the Walking Dead, people are gonna be like, "Oh shit, they got us good." Now,
Yeah, this was a great episode until those dummies showed up at the end.
yeah, not
But we'll
not
get
on,
to that.
not only was it a good Fear the Walking Dead / Walking Dead episode, it was actually a real decent episode of TV, because I didn't know it up to this point, but I like Morgan. I liked Morgan, and you know what I mean. Like, that guy they introduced, the kind of cowboy guy. From the offset, I liked him straight away, because you kind of think, oh, he's helping Morgan and stuff like that, and it is kind of a cool character. So from the
He is,
off,
yeah, and it's distinct as well.
yeah, from the offset, I was thinking, oh, he's a great character. Cool, because he's the guy who played the Doctor on The Gifted.
Yeah, and he was in the Terminator TV show as well.
Yeah, so
Garrett with a horn or something.
yeah. So I was thinking he's a great character straight away, and then the girl was a pretty decent character as well. So I was thinking, I just kind of want the whole season to be them three. You know what I
So
mean?
do I.
Because the chemistry is great. They're good characters. They're all kind of gelling together, and you don't really need to, like, build them, because the chemistry is right there, so instant. You don't have to kind of mess about. You can kind of go straight out the gate. So I was thinking, oh, it's decent.
Yeah, and they're archetypes as well. Different archetypes that we know. A gunslinger and a reporter. It's very different from anything on The Walking Dead or what we've seen on this show so far. So it definitely felt unique. It felt like as I was watching the episode, I agree with you. I felt like could just make another spin-off about these people and get bloody Fear the Walking Dead people. But as soon as we got to the end of, oh no, this is where it's going to happen.
Yeah, my issue was when we got to the end, because this episode was real simple. You see him traveling and stuff, and then he picks up that guy, and then it's like less is more. You know what I mean? Like, you had him, and then a couple minutes later you brought the woman in, and then they all gelled together. Then they were through into this situation where they worked together and they gelled together quite well, and then they went on from there. You know what I mean? And it was good, and it was kind of very organic. How, like, Morgan fucked off, and then he found himself in trouble, and then the cowboy turns up and is like, "Come on, get in the car." You know what I mean? That was good. And then the thing for me is when they all popped up at the end, I was thinking, oh crap, it's been so long. I was trying to figure out what happened at the season finale, because I was like, you know what
She
I mean?
went away. She left.
Yeah,
The sister, right? She left and went to a different place.
I can't remember what happened to the son. I know the mum ended up getting washed down, because that was the last scene we saw. She got washed down the river and then kind of bumped into a bunch of Mexican people. So I was kind of, it took me a minute there. I was thinking, right, they're all together, so we're going to find out how they got together. Because you've got to assume oh yeah, Alicia went off by herself, didn't she? I thought she went off with
Yeah.
that guy, but then I remembered the guy got killed. Uh, so yeah, I guess they kind of found themselves together and ran into trouble. I guess they ain't bumped into the mum yet. Because yeah, everyone went their separate ways. You've got the Mexican girl, and then the other guy, the con man guy. They were with them as well. And it was kind of annoying, because it's like, I know what you mean. It's like everything's going so well, and you're so focused on the three characters, and then you have these people pop up, and you just think, oh, annoying. Yeah, like gate crashes. You know what I mean? Like the party's all cool, everything's going well, and then these people walk in, and it's like beer cans are getting dashed at people's heads.
It's like you say, maybe it was just a bad year.
Yeah.
And we just jumped in at the wrong time.
Maybe, because we ain't seen the second episode yet. I'm just assuming they're gonna ruin everything, but I'm kind of hoping they gel together well. But they're coming off all hostile already, and I think even if one or two of them are cool, like I imagine Alicia will be okay. Wait, is that even the character's name?
I don't know.
I think I'm calling her by a real name. I can't remember what the sister's called.
They know who we're talking about.
I can't imagine the doctor guy. He's just going to be annoying. I think the brother's gone too far now that he's probably going to be annoying. And as for the girl, I don't know about that. You know, the Mexican girl. Yeah.
What did she say? Did she say?
Wait, who was
there are
the...
bad people here?
Yeah, I'm trying to think who that other girl was, because I'm pretty sure Ophelia died, didn't she? So I'm trying to think who that Mexican girl was, whether we've seen her before, or whether she was the one who fucked off back to Mexico, his ex-girlfriend. I weren't paying that attention. I was so pissed off that I thought it was going to be ruined. Like, I'm hoping that they don't ruin the things.
I think I could be wrong, but I think she said like there's bad people here or something.
Yeah.
And what I hope, I think part of why I did like this episode so much is because it was just them on the road, going about their way, doing their thing, traveling and whatnot. If you're gonna have a show, another Walking Dead show, why can't it be that there's not this other group that they have to fight life and death with? Or I think that was part of what bothered me last season. I just felt like I was watching The Walking Dead again, but not as good, which is saying something. Why can't they find a different plot that isn't, we've got to fight off this evil? The Walking Dead was at its best, in my opinion, in the early days, before there was always this, you know, the governor, although the governor wasn't bad, but then there's been a governor again and again. Why can't they do something else? Why can't they be traveling?
They should just do it where you have this group and they're stuck in the centre or something, like a prison, and there's a massive horde of zombies coming towards them from all angles, and it's like a countdown towards the zombies turning up, and they've got to figure a way to kind of fend them off with what they've got.
Yeah, just tell another story. Surely there's got to be other stuff you can do in a post-apocalyptic zombie world. I mean, we're judging it before it starts, though. Like I say, we've got to find out.
Oh, they're going to fuck up.
Maybe, but just give them a chance. If they can write one good episode, why can't I write another one? You know, I assume the next episode we're going to find out what's happened to these people. Are we going to see the mother? I guess so. She's the lead character of the show, right? And she wasn't in this episode. That's a bit weird.
Yeah, because she's in a different place altogether. We'll probably see her pop up wherever she is at the end of... She's probably built her own fucking thing down in Mexico. She's probably like queen of the castle and running like a slum or something. You know what I mean?
Surprise me.
Because if I was her, I'd be like, I ain't good for no one. I'm just gonna hang out with these Mexicans.
She's right. I think at this point in time, that's my biggest problem. They need to convince me that these are likable people. Because just based on last year, oh my god. Because I can accept a bad season of a show. God knows I sat through an Arrow. But it's a real problem when I truly dislike the characters.
I think maybe... Do you know, because you know when the reporter was in the car just before they turned up, and she's like, oh yeah, take this, and it's like, nah, I don't kill people, and then the cowboy's like, I don't kill people either unless I have to. So I'm hoping because they're passive, maybe it's going to rub off on them and it's going to calm them down a little bit, and maybe they can gel into it as well. You know what I mean? That's my hope. There's no reason why they should change the cowboy or change Morgan for the sake of other people. Like, they're passive and that's good, you know what I mean? They're doing things differently without having to flip in, like, make a big statement about it. It's like they've said it once and now just let their actions dictate it. Because, I mean, you saw the guy, he just popped that other guy in the arm and he just happened to get done by zombies. So it's not like he's outwardly going out his way to, like, murk people. And that's good, you know what I mean? Because you don't have to be like that. Because odds are you're going to turn into an arsehole. It's fine for a villain, but if it's someone you're meant to be kind of looking up to as a protagonist, you don't want that kind of annoying stuff.
Yeah, especially if you don't have a legitimate reason for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can buy why the Punisher goes around killing people, but why they were doing half the stuff they were doing last season, I have no idea. What about this Travis guy? Is he definitely dead?
Who's Travis? Like
He
the
was
dad?
a dude. Yeah.
Don't know.
I assume he must be.
Yeah, I don't want to see him again.
Okay.
What makes you bring that up? Do you know something I don't know? I should
No, not at all.
I should have really watched the promo for the next episode so I could kind of, test the waters, but I didn't do it. So I'll give this episode 8.5. It did everything right. And
I'll give it the same.
Hopefully they can keep it up. Because what they need to do on the sly is make Morgan the main character.
Sure.
And make make him.
But how are they going to do that though? They're 4 years into the show.
Make him rub off on everyone else. I don't know. He could be a leader.
Yeah, but does he want to be?
Maybe they don't even need a leader. Maybe they can just be like, joint leaders together.
Yeah, but I'm not sure they'll ever want that. They want their Rick. They want their person in charge. I'll give it the same, 8.5. I think it's probably the best episode of either Walking Dead in quite a while.
I agree.
Okay. Except we didn't forget.
I'm Sam.
I'm Matt.
And we'll see you next time on the Hub.